Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I've done like a cohesive weigh-in update video. Of course, if you just saw my recent video, you would have seen the new low weigh-in. Woo, woo! And so it's not like new, it's just like, you know, a couple days new. But yeah, that's our new weigh-in, 213 pounds, making my weight loss a total of about, where's my cell phone? I can't even do math. Almost 40 pounds, like 38, 37, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. But that's the total amount of, we've lost from like my heaviest to where I'm at currently. And honestly, sometimes I get pissed off, y'all. I'm only halfway to my goal. I don't know. Listen, I'm so happy with what I've done and with what I've accomplished, especially because it's been sustainable weight loss. But yeah, it's just like, dang, I still have like another 40 plus possibly to go. And sometimes that messes with my head.
If you saw my most recent vlog, you know exactly how much this can mess with my head.
But it just made me like feel like everything I'm doing is in vain. Because how have I lost 40 pounds and I still try on stuff and still feel that way?
After feeling down, I ended up just going through old pictures to remind myself of my progress and how far I've come. And you guys, look at this picture I took just a year ago. I took this just a year ago and I recreated it recently as well. I'm blurring out some of the bits and the bobs, but I don't know, seeing this side by side made me feel a bit better, especially because look how much my bust has changed. Sometimes I just don't ever really notice them changing. And I would have put money and said that they hadn't shrunk at all, but they actually have shrunk a lot. And that was mind-blowing to me. So now I kind of get it. I'm like, okay, I've lost about 40 pounds. And although sometimes I can't tell where the weight is coming off at, taking pictures like this really helps to show you that your hard work is not done in vain. I also looked at pictures from the last time I was a bridesmaid versus this time. And once again, this was a moment for me to be like, we're doing it. Even beyond aesthetics and what looks best, I know I feel my best. I just want to thank all of you guys that left positive comments as well, reinforcing this to me because it really helped me this day.
But we're not here to be a Debbie Downer. We're here to celebrate because we're at a new low weigh-in. And more than that, I am at like the lowest weight I have been in literal 5+ years. And this is a heck of a long intro. Let's jump into the nitty gritty, okay? So just planning for my competition. I wanna be doing my very first powerlifting competition. I am focusing on my diet so I can lose fat, but I also wanna maintain my muscle, be strong, sculpted, and sexy AF. I tested my maxes not too long ago. I'll insert the clips. I tested squat, bench, and deadlift. These are the numbers that I got as far as like me testing my maxes at that time. Some of the lifts weren't the prettiest, and honestly, it was a lesson for me knowing going forward that I need to be training at a powerlifting gym. I want to be getting input and feedback from coaches and being in the community, and so that's what I've been doing. I've been going to the powerlifting gym 1 to 2 times a week. I am getting feedback from my coaches telling me, you know, ways I can improve my lift, and they've been giving me cues and just things to help my lifts overall. So right now I'm kind of in a transition period trying to work on that. They gave me some cues for my squat and my deadlift mainly, which if you've been watching the weekly vlogs, you kind of hear me talking about it and how I'm practicing it. And so that's what I'm really trying to implement and get used to. So as far as my numbers for the big lifts, I'm still lifting similarly to where I was before, where with my squat singles, I'm working really with around 80 kilograms. Although actually I have upped it a bit. I am kind of doing triples of 90, or if I'm feeling really good and fueled, then 100 kilograms. I have been, I'm still lifting, but my powerlifting training has kind of just, it's not true. I've been training. Y'all see, I do the 3 lifts all the time. I go into the powerlifting gym, but I haven't been really pushing myself and upping the weight the way that I need to, especially since I want to do a competition. But honestly, it is so difficult juggling wanting to lose weight and wanting to get stronger. And I hope by the end of this that I manage to do both. But my priority is losing the weight because I mean, it gets to me. So I know with that being my priority that, you know, strength sometimes will take a backseat. For example, I've been doing a ton more cardio, and I always do it before I lift. And I know that impacts the strength I can give to my lifts. And then I'm doing all these little fitness challenges. There's just more cardio. And I'm not complaining about any of it, but I know I'm not giving my lifts as much attention as I need to be. This is just me updating you and admitting this, okay? I have been doing a lot of squatting, but I know I need to push myself a bit heavier. I've been squatting and practicing the new cues that my coaches have given me, and I see my squat improving. But I'm telling y'all this because I'm telling this to myself. Next month, so this October, I need to just be working with heavier weight, stop staying in the safety zone of like 80 kilograms for reps. I need to just do more for myself. And then with the deadlift, honestly, I need to be deadlifting way more frequently. One of the reasons why deadlift has been annoying me lately is because honestly, I'm just not getting the practice in, and I haven't even been doing 110 for reps. So that's where I'm like, okay, I'm going backwards. Because when I was doing it before, although pulling recklessly and pulling differently, I was doing 120, 130. And now I feel like I've regressed, and like I need to get comfortable with it being slow off the floor. I just need to get more practice in with my deadlifts. This is just a promise to myself and to y'all that yes, although weight loss is my main priority, I still have a competition I want to prepare for. I still want to bring the best that I can on that day to that competition. As far as my deadlift, so I know I need to work back up to lifting heavier. It's just me really trying to figure out my form with the deadlift, really trying to figure out a new way to brace my breathing. Like, I love all of the lifts. Deadlift is definitely, out of all of the lifts, deadlift has to be my least favorite. And that is only because I don't like the motion of it. Like, it just scares me the most. I'm a very scary lifter. Scared of lifting such a heavy load that it just really psychs me out. I need to get better with that. I know training high volume works better for me because it helps to give me the confidence that I need to do the lift. And so that's what I really want to be working on, is doing just way higher volume, really practicing and getting repetitions in, so I can practice the new form I'm working on, the cues that I'm working on, and I can just get more comfortable. My bench has been looking good. I know I need to bench more frequently. I'm still, honestly, it's been taking a back burner. I've been going back to the basics. I've always been a squat lover, okay? I'm not even a great squatter, but I just love it. I like how it feels. I'm comfortable with the squat. It's a lift that I've literally been doing for years. And so it feels like home to me, you know? That's what I've been doing a lot of lately. Which is why my squat is improving. Like, the only lift that's really gone up in numbers for the last few months is my squat. Everything else, I'm kind of still doing the same. My bench, I'm still lifting the same. My deadlift, I've even lightened it up a bit because I'm trying to get used to the form. And I know going forward after this video, I need to push myself to do a bit more, especially with me wanting to compete and bring my best. You know? Now, as far as diet, my diet has been so good, particularly this last month, which is why I do feel like, coupled with the cardio I've been doing, my jump rope, the walking, I've been riding a bike. I've been doing so much, you guys, and also watching my diet. And I feel like this is why I've kind of broken past and hit a new low that I literally haven't seen in such a long time. I've been making a lot of videos talking about my food as well, because that's something I've been really big on. And that's why I've been sharing so much of what I've been cooking with you guys, because I've been trying a lot. And I'm just finding a lot of things that really work for me. I think the fact that I've been cooking and preparing all of my meals, knowing all the calories I'm consuming and enjoying it, is what's really helped me hit this kind of new low, and will continue to help me going forward. And okay, so more onto the lifestyle side of things. We talked about the dating. Y'all know I'm taking a break from that. I've been on a ton of dates. I have a goal of going on 15 in a year. I've already done like, I think 12. So I only have a few more left just to hit my goal for the end of the year. I'm taking my break, so I'll probably try to do those around December or so. But in the meantime, your girl is single. I talked about it in the video. So if you want to get the tea all on that, definitely just click and watch it. Hiking, I also had a goal with the number of hikes I wanted to go on, because as much as I love the gym, like, in all honesty, I'm a really outdoorsy person. I like camping, I like kayaking, I like hiking, and my weight has been something that's always held me back from really feeling like I could do those things. Like, I was always too embarrassed of my size to do those kind of activities, you know, afraid that if I did that kind of stuff, I'd be the biggest person there and I'd hold the group back. And y'all know how it is, like, being the adventurous, outdoorsy type of person, like nature loving person that I am, but I feel like I could never really show it. And now I feel like I can, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I absolutely love it. And that's why hiking is one of the goals that I have, and I'm trying to go on more hikes because I do want to build up that stamina. It's another way to be active. Getting steps in and walking is great workout. It's great cardio. And that's what makes me really happy. So it's been a while since I've done a hike. I actually have some coming up because we're in the fall season now, so the weather is more tolerable. I know people hike in the summer. I can't do it, all right? If you saw my Barbados trip, you understand why the sun and me do not work. But now that we're in the fall season, the weather has cooled, it's a bit more cloudy. I have some more hikes coming up, so y'all will see that. I'm sure I'll hit that goal this year. And then lastly, onto books. I'm a huge book nerd, a huge book reader. Have a goal of reading 20 books this year, and I am on track. So far, I've read 15. I'll put them on the screen. I have to say, out of the 15 I've read so far, my favorite was probably one that I read most recently, which was Crying in H Mart. Oh my God. Y'all need to read this book. If it, like, check out the Goodreads information. If it seems like something you'd be interested in, read it. I was crying, bawling reading this book. And I finished it in like 5 days time. It also was on Obama's 2021 list of like best books of the year. And out of all the books I've read so far this year, I feel like that's the one that's gonna stick with me the most as far as a story. But I also really liked this self-help book, How to Not Die Alone. That was really good as well. But we're on track for my book reading. And I have like some other books I'm really, really excited about. Like, we're just on track for everything, you know? A few more dates to go on, a couple more hikes to do. And yeah, we're just grinding and focusing on this weight loss. But so far, so good. So I hope you guys are as excited about your own goals, your own progress. And if you don't have any, like, set some. The year is not over yet, you know? And then even trying to make a goal for the end of the year is pretty arbitrary. Like, we have the rest of your life. But set some goals, do some things you've always wanted to do, tackle and learn something new. 40 more pounds to lose. This is just the beginning. But yeah, things are just looking good. And I just plan to take it a day at a time, take it a goal at a time, take it a pound at a time. So that's my little recap. Please comment down below and share, like, what's the favorite book you've read this year? What are some of the goals and things that you want to accomplish or that you want to change about yourself to become your best self? Like, definitely comment down below. Let's have a conversation. And thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting. I'm gonna go. I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces.